Let me tell you something real quick, man. You see, a lot of guys underestimate the underdog. And I'm all for the underdog, man. You see what I'm saying? Because the underdog got something to prove. Now, we already know that Putin is getting his ass whooped in this war, man. Let's just face it. Let's face the truth here right now, man. While it's hot and heavy right now, let's face that goddamn truth. Putin will lose this war. Guaranteed. I'm just saying. And I'm going to tell you why he's going to lose this war. And I was wrong. Let me tell you. I was fucking wrong, bro. I was wrong. And I underestimated Ukraine myself because I thought that Ukraine was going to get crushed. Within 48 hours, Putin was going to have this shit under control. But I don't think that Putin realized that he was going to meet this fucking resistance. That he was going to, you know, come in contact with this type of resistance. I didn't think he was going to think that he, you know, I really don't. I really think that he was thinking that it was going to be an easy fight. That's what he thought. Like I said before, bro, it doesn't matter what your weapons are. Doesn't matter the most dangerous weapons you have, bro. When you got motherfuckers who got something to lose, okay, that's fighting to live, not living to fight, but that's fighting to live. That's a whole entire different type of animal. These motherfuckers in Ukraine is fighting to live. You got to understand how dangerous these men are. They're more dangerous than the attackers. Putin's men, let me tell you, they're very inexperienced, very young men on the battlefield. They're very inexperienced. They're young men. They don't know what to do and how to do in the midst of a battle. All they know is that they're there on the battlefield trying to take over territory. They're going to lose because they don't have the mental. They don't have the mental. I'm going to say it again, bruh. They don't have the psychological or mental, mindset that the men on the Ukrainian side have and feel. A motherfucker is out here fighting for his life, his family, his kids, his wife. He's fighting for everything, his existence. Oh yeah, you're gonna be in trouble, man. That's why I say that Putin is gonna lose because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big his army is. He could bring the whole entire army in, bro. He's gonna lose because these other type of animals that's out here on the Ukrainian side, the Ukrainian side. I'm gonna call them Ukrainian. That's short for Ukrainian. I'm gonna say Ukrainian. That's it. These guys have a mental and psychological advantage over Putin's men. He could keep on sending the toughest motherfuckers in, bruh. But these motherfuckers, they're gonna keep on surprising you. They're gonna keep on destroying your convoy when you come in through. When you come in with hundreds of men, you're gonna get ambushed, bruh. You fighting on their territory. Look, like I said before, remember I was telling you about basketball and how like the players got a psychological and mental advantage over um you know over the other team. You see what I'm saying? You know, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. VBS. They will hell yeah. There will be maximum full strength psychopaths when their back is against the wall, bruh. Your back against the wall, that's when you're gonna do your best, bruh. You're gonna make sure you hit every single fucking target because your back is against the wall. These men, and I'm looking at some of these messages that some of these men are dying. Okay, some of these men are saying, "I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I didn't want to be here." That's what some of these soldiers are saying. Putin soldiers. That's what they're saying, bruh. Look, man, you can be on Putin's side all you want to be, but some of the soldiers, you hear what they're saying. Did you see the letter that one of the soldiers before he died, he sent that to his mom? He said, "I don't want to be here. I thought that we were coming here to do some drills. I thought we was here to do some drills. I didn't think we was going to start a war." He said, "I don't want to be here." His mental mindset is not there on the battlefield. I'm telling you, bruh. The mental advantage. Look, I understand. You think that Russia is going to win. I don't think so. I don't think so. Putin is, look, man, Putin pissed me off a couple of times. Now you're talking about he gonna fucking use nuclear weapons and stuff. Okay, dude, you couldn't beat these dudes on the ground war, so now you're gonna resort to nuclear weapons. Why is he talking about nuclear weapons? Because he's losing. You see what I'm saying? He's losing on the battlefield, bruh. Hey, look, man, you're right to disagree. You can disagree all you want to, man. I understand, but the psychological warfare is on the fucking battlefield. You see what I'm saying? China hasn't said anything, bro. China, they keeping they mouth out of it. They're not saying nothing. They haven't said anything since the war started. Matter of fact, they haven't said anything at all. You guys can hit the Cash App if you want to support this message, man. Look, and the PayPal too. Look, man. Look, these men on the battlefield, they're not ready to fight a war. Putin's men, most of them are not psychologically ready for a war. The men in Ukraine, they are, because they're fighting for their lives. They are fighting for their lives. When you are fighting for your life, that's when you are the most dangerous. You're not the most dangerous when you're trying to take something from somebody. You are the most dangerous when you are fighting to live, living to fight. Okay? You are the most dangerous when your back against the wall. That's when you're the most dangerous. You're not the most dangerous when you're on the offense. You are the most dangerous when you are on the defense. That's when you are the most dangerous. And that's why I say that Putin is gonna fucking lose the life. I mean, lose the fight. He's gonna have to pack up and go home, or he's gonna have to release the nukes. He's gonna have to release the fucking nukes, man, because he's not gonna win the ground war. The ground war he cannot win. These men are psychological ready for warfare. They're not sleeping as much as the attackers are. They're not eating as much as the attackers are. The attackers, they're gonna have to eat, refuel, sleep. When you're fighting for your life, you're getting 3 or 4 hours of sleep every single night. When you're fighting the take, you're getting 8 hours of sleep. You're not as aggressive as you know as you would be if you was fighting for your life and you're fighting for your family. I'm telling you, dude. Look, convoys are getting destroyed all over the place. You see what I'm saying? Look, man. Look, dude. Look, French guy up in here, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. French guy, bruh. Hey, look what I'm saying to you, man. You don't understand the psychological warfare. You don't understand that part. You don't understand guerrilla warfare. You don't understand that. I understand that completely, bruh. When your back is against the wall, that's when you are the most dangerous. It don't matter how many, look, it doesn't matter how killed. They're gonna all get ambushed. Look, Putin's troops, they don't know that area very well. I told you, it's all about you knowing your area. If you know your area, you can see your area well. You remember that movie, Home Alone? You see what I'm saying? Look, you remember that movie Home Alone when Macaulay Culkin was setting up all them booby traps for them motherfuckers? Remember that shit? And you know those two robbers, those two, right? They was all over the house looking for that little motherfucker because he was setting up booby traps. He was putting syrup on plastic, and they was running through the plastic, and they'll get sticky, and then he had like a fucking what was that called? That was blue hella feathers all over their bodies, made them look like chickens and shit. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I knew the Putin guys were gonna come in here. I knew it. He said, man, Putin, what? Let me show up. Let me say something, man. I need to say something about Putin. I need to say something about Putin real quick. Man, listen there. Listen here, man. You can't be talking about my homeboy Putin, man. You can't be talking about my homeboy Putin. Look, they don't know that region. They don't know their surroundings. Look, if Putin fought his war, if Ukrainian like invaded Russia, the Ukrainians would lose because they don't know that area. I told you. Remember, he was setting up all those traps, and those fucking crooks didn't know that house at all. They didn't know the house at all, man. He set up booby. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, bro. They're gonna set up traps all over that place. They're gonna put booby traps. They're gonna put mines everywhere. Okay, and they know where they all are. You see what I'm saying? Putin's men, they don't know where the traps are. Look, they probably got like underground like tunnels and stuff, bro. That can fucking they can sneak up on you without a sound and be up in your camp and be up in your fucking camp without you knowing it. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of course. Of course, bro. Yeah, they got all sorts of weapon coming in for the West. That's what's helping them win too. And then they saw, oh, the West got our back. So that's another fucking psychological, advantage that they got over the Russians is that they know the fucking West is helping them from afar, bringing them weapons and shit. That's amping them up. They getting pumped up. Oh shit, I got me a big ass stinger. I'm about to take me a motherfucking aircraft down now, nigga. They be saying the N word and everything. Yeah, nigga, I got me a fucking stinger. I'm about to take some motherfucking shit down. Take me an aircraft down right now. And he'd lock onto that aircraft. That fucking missile traveling at 500 miles per hour. And bang! Knock down a motherfucking aircraft. Big time. Let me tell you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These men are going to get killed. They're walking into booby traps right now. You know what I'm saying? BBS. Yeah, nigga, I got the. They got this. Look. BBS, you crazy, blood. Yeah, nigga, I got the missile launcher with the motherfucking I got the fucking Stinger missile with the binoculars and the motherfucking uh what do they call it? They get some words. I'm telling you, the Russians are very, very. Oh, they was coming to a war. They said that we was gonna. They said that they were gonna be doing drills by the border of Ukraine. They didn't know that. They didn't know that they was gonna go to a war. So these men are not psychologically ready to fight. But Ukraine, these dudes are, bruh, because they're fighting for their nuclear weapons and shit, bruh. Sorry about that. The only thing he gonna do, even then, he's not gonna kill every single body with nuclear weapons. The whole entire population of Ukraine, he is not gonna win. They're gonna keep coming, even though he nuked them. They got underground layers and shit and underground bunkers to survive that. And they got food on the ground to keep them missile defense systems out. Let them know when the missile is coming. You know what I'm saying? The missile is not gonna just pop up out of nowhere, bro. It's gonna take time to get there. If he launch a fucking nuke, it's gonna take him. It's gonna take that missile 10 minutes to get there, bro. And that's enough time to get on the ground and get some fucking, you know, some suits on that'll protect them from the radiation and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, bro. I don't know about Ukraine being racist, bro. I have never seen no racism there. I haven't heard about no racism being there in Ukraine. There's no such thing as racism in Ukraine, and there's no such thing as a whole lot of racism in Russia. It's not. There's black people that live there, and they telling me that they don't feel no fucking racism in Russia, and they don't feel no racism in the Ukraine. It's only in the U.S. where black people are getting hung up and getting shot by police. We are not getting shot in Russia. We're not getting shot in Ukraine. So shut the fuck up with that, bro. Nobody's getting lynched in the Ukraine. Nobody's getting lynched in Russia. Cause this is what I'm hearing from other black people that live there. So shut the fuck up with that shit. Get the fuck out of my live stream with that fucking bullshit. Fuck out of here, bitch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this motherfucker out of here, bro. Okay. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Talk about the Ukraine's more racist. No, they not, motherfucker. I hear from black people all the time that it's way better than America. They don't have to worry about police fucking with them there. So shut the fuck up with that shit. Anyway, Putin is gonna lose the war, bro. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna lose the war. He has, because you can't use those weapons when guerrilla warfare is among you. You can't use those weapons when you're getting surprised, when you have a surprise attack. You can't use those weapons. You can't use them. You see what I'm saying? You can't use those weapons, bro, if you are getting surprised on, when you're getting ambushed. You know when you get ambushed, right? It's when they catch you off guard. You can't use those weapons when you're getting caught off guard. And all of a sudden, you're walking with your convoy, and then you get ambushed with 2,000 soldiers among you. You're not gonna be able to fucking, you know, use those type of weapons if you're getting ambushed. Trust me, you won't have the time to. You won't have the time to pull the trigger because you've been done got shot in the head already. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, bruh, is that, Putin, he will lose this battle on the ground. Okay, He's already getting frustrated. He's already talking about using nuclear weapons. That's a sign of frustration to me. That on the ground, he is losing, and he's bringing in more troops, bringing in more weapons, more flamethrower weapons. That's not gonna mean nothing. He's bringing in flamethrower weapons. That's gonna fucking fuck, bruh. That don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean nothing. You can still catch a bullet. Matter of fact, you talking about flamethrowers. A bullet is way better than flamethrowers. I can shoot you from afar. Flamethrowers, you gotta get somewhat up close. And you talking about flames, that's not gonna do nothing, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. The thing is, no, look, man. America's not pushing for this war. Everybody wanted peace. It's Putin that started this war, bro. You see what I'm saying? America, they're sending weapons to support. America wouldn't send no weapons if it wasn't no war. Putin could blame America all he want to, but at the end of the day, he wanted this war, nobody else. You see what I'm saying? He wanted this war. He wanted war. Nobody wanted war. Everybody wanted peace. Nobody wants a nuclear war. Nobody wants a nuclear war, bro. That's gonna tear up cities and shit, bro. Come on, man. Nobody wants a nuclear war. Everybody will. Most people will die. Well, not most. I could say a lot of people, not most. A lot of people will die. A lot of people will die. And when you think about it, Putin is getting frustrated because he thought that he was going to waltz up into the Ukraine and just take whatever he wants. That's what I thought. I thought that Russia was going to come in and just take everything and just, you know, just mop the floor with the Ukrainians. That's what I thought. You go back and listen to my videos. I thought that Russia was coming in to destroy. Okay? I thought that Russia was going to fucking come in and just do as they please. I thought that Russia was going to come in and destroy the whole entire country. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I thought that I thought that Russia was going to come in and destroy. Number one, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, Russia does not have, they don't have, I'm going to say it again, they don't have war experience. They're going to get killed going into the Ukraine. These guys, they don't have a whole lot of experience, but they got a whole lot of fucking heart and a whole lot to lose. They're going to kill you on sight. They're already doing it. They're destroying convoys. They're destroying Russian tanks. You see what I'm saying? They're destroying everything. They're ambushing convoys. I'm telling you, they're fucking doing their job because they don't want to die. They don't want to lose their nation. So they're going to do dirty, rotten, scoundrel tactics to survive. You would too if your life was on the line. You would creep up on the enemy while they're sleeping. You would creep up on the enemy while they're shitting. You would creep up on the enemy while they're eating, while they're resting, because you want to survive. And they don't, I told you, they don't have the psychological advantage. They don't know that area very well. They don't know Ukraine. They don't know the ins and outs. They don't know the corners. They don't know nothing about that country. I told you. Remember that fucking movie Home Alone? Remember that little kid Macaulay Culkin kept fucking setting up them traps for them crooks. Them crooks didn't know their fucking house, man. All they know, they was trying to get that kid. That kid knew that house, okay? So he was able to set up traps and hide and shit. That's what the Ukrainians are doing. They are using guerrilla warfare tactics to take down Russia's army, okay? And I told you, it don't matter how big your army is. If the country is using guerrilla war tactics, they're gonna lose on the ground. I don't know nothing about the air, but they're gonna lose on the ground. Bunch of those guys that Putin has, they're a bunch of young guys that's very inexperienced on war on the ground. Okay? Very inexperienced. They don't know what to do or when to do when gunfire is popping off. Okay? All they're gonna do is run. A lot of them are scary. Just listen to some of the fucking like notes and messages that some of these dudes are leaving their mom before they die. Go listen to that fucking message that little kid or that fucking go listen to the message that the guy left his mom before he died. The Russian guy, the Russian soldier. He was like, "Mom, I'm scared. I don't want to be here." That's what he said. So you tell me if his fucking psychological warfare game is on. Okay, you tell me. You tell me if he's fucking psychologically ready to fight on that battlefield. Before he died, he left a message on his fucking phone to his mom telling her that he was scared and he didn't know that he was coming here to fight a war. He said that his lieutenant or his general was saying that he was going to the border of Ukraine to practice drills or do drills or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So to me, bruh, these dudes are not ready. Look, go. I'm gonna introduce you guys to this channel, and this channel is showing you bits and pieces of real war, and they captured these two young Russian soldiers. Okay, you can see in their eyes that they're young. You see what I'm saying? That they're young and they wasn't ready for this shit. Okay, basically, Putin is using children to fight his war, man. He's using children to fight his war. These guys are saying, I didn't want to be here. I said that we were going to do drills on the edge of Ukraine or the border of Ukraine. Sorry, the border of Ukraine. They were going to do drills, and that was it. That was it. No, this war is gonna keep on going. It's gonna keep on going. The Ukrainians are gonna keep on fighting as long as the West keeps sending weapons and ammo. They're gonna keep on fighting, bro. This war can last for a couple of months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year, 2 years. It doesn't matter. They're gonna keep on fighting, bro. It's not gonna end until Putin call off the dogs. Until Putin call off the dogs, it's not gonna end. Putin, he's gonna quit after a while after he gets a grip of reality. Because right now, his head right now is not in reality. He is losing his mind. Matter of fact, he has lost his mind. You see what I'm saying? He has lost his mind. He's not in grips of reality, man. He's not thinking about the consequences. He's thinking about, I need to kill, I need to kill. He's not thinking of consequences. You know what I'm saying? To me, he's like Tupac. He's not thinking about the consequences. He just go out there and do shit. Don't think about the consequences. You have to think about the consequences. Not only that, but the whole entire world is setting up sanctions against him. He's losing money left and right, and he has to pay for the war. He's going to stop after a while because his economy is not going to be able to take all of that. Trust me. He's letting his ego get in the middle of common sense. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He's letting his ego get in the way of his business sense. He's letting his ego get in the way of common sense, period. He's gone mad. This pandemic has turned a lot of motherfuckers into evil motherfuckers. I'm telling you. This pandemic has destroyed a lot of people's minds. It has. And for him to talk about nuclear weapons and shit like that, I'm like, bruh, bruh, come on, bruh. You talking about nuclear weapons because you're not getting your way on the ground, really? And that's when I lost respect for him. I'm like, okay, so now you're gonna talk about nuclear weapons because you're not getting your way on the ground. You thought that this shit was gonna be easy. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You talking about it's gonna be easy to defeat these men that have families, that have everything to lose. You talking about it's gonna be easy to fight these men who have everything to lose? You must be a fucking joke. You must be out of fucking control. You must be out of grips of reality. You see what I'm saying? You are out of reality, bruh. You're not thinking of the consequences. You are going down. You're gonna fold. You're gonna say, okay, that's enough. We need to call back the troops. Eventually, he will. When everybody in the whole entire world come against him, bro, you're not gonna win. And he's not even sure to have China backing him. China hasn't said shit. China hasn't said shit. They kept their mouth shut. They're like, I ain't saying nothing. Let this nigga do what he do. I ain't saying nothing. It's gonna be a bunch of dudes on the Ukrainian soil using the N word. Nigga, I got the latest rocket launcher. You see that shit? That shit got infrared and everything. Oh what? Well, what's up, bro? Man, nigga, you got that shit? Oh yeah, nigga, I got all that shit. Watch out, nigga! Shoot! It's an ambush. Watch out, nigga! Watch out! I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. They're gonna fucking lose, bro. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna lose. I told you about the psychological edge that they have over the Russians. It works. It's like a fucking fight. It's like a boxing match. Why do you think Floyd Money Mayweather won all those fights? Because he has a fucking psychological advantage over every single fighter he has fought. You know what I'm saying? You know, so they have a lot to lose, and they're not gonna give it up just like that. They're not gonna give it up just like that. They're not gonna just give up their homeland. Many of them motherfuckers got families. They got wives. They got children. They're not gonna just walk away from that shit, bro. I'm telling you. And Putin, guarantee, bro, he's not gonna get control of them cities. He's not gonna be able to occupy that country. when you got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and tens of thousands of men fighting against you, against your army. You're gonna have to dig into your reserve after a while. I'm telling you, after about a few months of fighting, he's gonna need to dig into his reserve. I can see him fighting this war, and he's gonna have to dig into his reserves because he's gonna send them dudes in there to die, man. Of course, Ukrainians are taking L's, okay? Yeah, they are. But I'm telling you, they're not gonna be able to occupy that whole entire fucking uh, um let me clean up my language. They're not gonna be able to occupy the whole entire country. You know, it's not easy. It's not as easy as you think. You know what I'm saying? In the newspapers they will talk about, well, Kyiv can fall within 24 hours. Not, not. You know, hell no. You got real killers on that life on that battlefield, man. I'm just saying, they got real fucking killers on that fucking battlefield. Ukrainians, Russian people, those Russians are inexperienced, young, don't know what they're doing on that battlefield. That's the reason why they cannot lock down those territories, because they don't have the experience and they don't have the fight in them. They don't have the heart in them, and that's why they keep getting destroyed. There's this fucking YouTube channel called, I forgot. I'm gonna put it in the description box. I'm gonna show you guys some of the footage, the battle footage of you know Russian tanks getting destroyed, Russian tanks getting stolen. Okay, they stealing some of these Russian tanks. Uh, Convoys getting ambushed. Okay, convoys getting ambushed. Dudes getting taken in. You know, what they call POWs, prisoners of war. From Russian side. Okay, the Russian soldiers are getting captured. You know what I'm saying? They're taking. I mean, damn, dude. It's so. I can guarantee that Putin is not gonna fucking be happy about this, because he's not going to be able to lock down that country. He's not. You can root on Putin all you want to, bro. You can just be on his side all you want to, but he's not gonna be able to pull off that job, bro. You got, like, as long as they got the numbers and the weapons. And the thing is, let me tell you, their weapons don't have to be as good as the Russian weapons, because I told you about guerrilla warfare, the element of surprise, the art of surprise, the art of ambushing. You can't use those fucking weapons when you're being ambushed from behind, from all angles. When you're getting ambushed, let me tell you about being ambushed. When you're being ambushed, you're getting shot at from all sides. From all angles, you're being shot at. So most likely you're going to get shot, because you got bullets coming from all angles. They surround your whole entire convoy, and then when you get close enough, they open up fire. Before you can even pull your weapon out, you're being shot or shot at, or both. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, I'm gonna end this video. I just wanted to put that right out there.